This happened to me. I was 17 years of age. I'm an out-and-out atheist. Me entering a temple or worshipping or even doing this is not like this only. No, it doesn't matter. If even in the house, some festival, something, my parents are doing some worship, I will only stand like. Never like this. Not possible. You're all much better than me, that way. Without knowing anything, you do this easily. No, not me. Only like this. So, I'm in this condition. My mother is concerned as to when my elder sister will get married. So, two guys come walking on the street from northern Karnataka. These guys will be walking the street with one bag under their armpit. Two guys always in pairs they will be walking. So they were walking. So my mother said, call these guys. I want to know when your sister will get married. I said, what these guys are going to tell you? She said, no, you call. I call. Then they come in. Generally in India, women don't give their hand to these people because there have been instances where they will mesmerize these ladies and he will go away. By evening, this woman packs up all the jewels that he has at home and she goes away behind him, not knowing what she's doing. She'll just walk like she's lost her mind. And he takes away everything and she comes back after 2 days or 3 days and she's finished. So, my mother said, you show him your hand. I'm like this, how do I show my hand? My sister wants to get married. I have to show my hand. Rubbish, I said. I'm not doing anything like that. Nobody else is at home, show your hand. I thought, okay, now I'm going to rip this guy apart. And I show my hand. Well, the guy looks at me and, gives me a mocking smile. I just want to stare him down. I don't want to show any expression on my face and just in case he guesses something. I thought, okay, tell me what. And that guy starts saying things about the family, little things that happened day before yesterday. Nobody could know these things. He could tell you what you've eaten for breakfast today. That close, I'm saying, about everybody in the family. Then I'm looking, but still I don't want to believe all this. It's true, but okay, something, I don't like it. Then he says many things. My mother keeps on asking, all that is when will my daughter get married? He says, leave that girl alone. The second girl will get married next May. Before 26th of May, she will get married. My brother says, you idiot, why are you talking about my second girl? When will my first girl get married? He says, and he'll talk about something else. And then he talks about everybody. And you won't believe. My eldest sister never got married, she became a monk. And my second sister had no idea of getting married, she was still in the university. On 24th of May, she got married. The next year. And then my mother is asking about me, this boy doesn't believe in anything. He doesn't believe in God, he doesn't come to the temple. What will happen to this boy? And he says, at the age of 38, he will build a great temple. I say, bullshit, me building a temple. Me going to build a temple? I don't even enter a temple. Where will I build a temple? My mother says, look at him the way he is. What will happen to him? What will he do? He says, others will graze sheep, he will graze people. So, I'm little kind of disturbed because this bugger knows things that I do not know. Then, when things opened up within me, I wanted to kick myself because it was so obvious, it was hanging all around me, I couldn't see it. But this guy who walks the streets for 10 rupees, 10 rupees is what? 10 rupees is 20 cents, okay? That's the fee for him. That too he won't ask. If you give him 10 rupees, happily he will go. The guy who walks the street from morning to evening for 10 rupees, that guy could see it and I couldn't see it. I felt so ashamed. Oh my God, look at this. This is the level of unawareness, you understand? This is the fact with the whole humanity. This is the level of unawareness. What's hanging right here, you cannot see it. Some guy who's walking the street for 10 rupees per day, he can see it. So, life is not the way you think, it's the way it is. Your effort should be to see it the way it is. Not go on coming to conclusions, this is right, this is wrong, why not this, why not that. Just see it the way it is. Only if you see it the way it is, you will open the gateways of life and beyond.
My question is about this gruesome, horrible act that happened yesterday at Kashmir, and we saw 40 plus Jawans killed. So, I don't know what's the psyche of these people who can get into a car with 300 kgs of ammunition and, just blast.
See, as I said earlier, we're still not in that level of human consciousness where all boundaries and borders can be just wiped out and human beings just embrace each other and live. There's no such love affair going on, okay? Still, national identities, religious identities, various other kinds of ideological identities set us against each other. It is as simple as it is, but when it comes as to how it manifests on the ground, it's too complex. It's not something you can solve like that. So, in the making of a nation, one important thing is the sovereignty of the nation. Because nation exists only because of its borders. This may be an unpopular thing to say in United States right now, but you call something a nation, only the first and foremost is the geographical border, isn't it? Well, people can go this way, that way, people can change their language, people can change their religion, people can change their beliefs and ideologies, but it's the geography which is the first dimension of making of a nation. So this sovereignty should not have been dragged for so long after independence. It's a serious mistake. It should have been settled immediately. But unfortunately, they did not settle it for… I don't want to make a political postmortem now, but it's a serious mistake not to settle the sovereignty of the nation, not to fix the boundaries and say, this is it. Still, it is a line of control. It's not the national borders, it is still a line of control which is always out of control. And there are various things, I don't want to give a political commentary now. So you're asking about the mindset. The mindset is like this. This has been in many ways put across. They are fighting for what they believe in. You are trying to fight for what you believe in. And this will go on endlessly, do you understand? Either you must change your belief system or they must change their belief. And that doesn't look like in your future, all right? That doesn't look like that. But either you must have the wisdom to end the enmity. You must kill the enmity. You must have that wisdom. If there is no room for that wisdom, unfortunately, it will naturally translate into killing the enemy. It will naturally go there. Whether you am I propounding this? No, it will naturally get there, whether you like it or you don't like it. So just because somebody lives across the border, do you want to kill them? Definitely not. But at the same time, do you want to protect what you see as this nation? This is an unfortunate dilemma of being human. If you were an animal, anybody crosses your boundary, enters your territory, you just kill him, all right? Hello? But this is the dilemma of being human. Somebody crosses your boundary, you may have to kill him, but you don't really want to kill him. This is the struggle of being human. This struggle must be there in a human being always. If this struggle goes away, you will become an animal. This struggle must exist within us, but still, acting decisively for the larger well-being of a nation has to happen. Why I'm talking about a nation is, for me, nation is not a political entity, nation is not my nationalism. I don't belong to that. For me, nation is the largest amount of population you can address right now. If you want to bring well-being, you cannot address the globe. Hello? You cannot address the whole globe just like that. It is not within your means to address the globe. The best thing you can address right now, the largest human entity you can address right now is nation. If you go down, maybe there are states, maybe there are religions, maybe there are castes and creeds and all kinds. Don't go there. Address the nation because it's the largest segment of humanity you can address right now. In that context, sovereignty of the nation becomes of prime importance. Well, what has to be done, but we must have pain in our heart. Even when we cause damage to somebody who is a threat to us, we must have some pain in our heart, otherwise we will lose our humanity.